Hello, family, friends, and fans. I am your host and facilitator, Dr. Awanda Bennett, here today. Just take a minute with Bennett. I'm inviting you in it. I want you to meet somebody fantastic. Her name is Lady Patricia Anderson. And the reason I want you to know her is because she has an amazing event that's coming up. Actually, has two different events, and I'd like you to know more about them. One thing I can tell you about her, she's a major connector here in the Houston area. She's also working with a lot of different organizations all over the United States. Aside from working with the Project Management Institute of Houston, she's also working with different boards. And on those boards, she's serving in the capacity of a leader. And because I'm about creating new leaders, sponsoring new leaders, developing existing leaders, I invited her on so that we can hear a lot more about what she's got in store for us this year. I yield the mic to you, my dear friend. Welcome, Lady P.
Happy blessed Wednesday, everybody. It's a great day to have a great day. I'm so excited to be with you today, Dr. Elwanda. It's a great day to have a great day, as I said, and this is a great opportunity to speak to your audience and to say hello and to let them know what's going on.
Well, I'm thrilled. Tell them about what's going on next month. That I'm pumped about that.
So on Saturday, February the 15th, from 10:30 to 12:30 p.m., there's going to be an empowerment and networking event. And so this is last month, I don't know if you know, but National Quitters Day was January the 19th. And so when I thought about all the things that we say we're going to do in December and start in January and we don't finish, I said, okay, it's not because they don't finish because they don't want to. They don't finish because they're not motivated or they don't have the skills or they don't have the right connections to continue to go on. So I said, how can I create a space right after National Quitters Day to empower the people to keep going in their business, to keep going in their personal life, to keep going with, to build their finance, to build in 2025 and not give up. And so God gave me this event, and it is called the Always Be a Lady. It's an empowerment and networking event. It is for men and women. We do have several men that have registered. It is a free event. It is in the museum district at the library, at the Houston City Library in the museum district. And so I'm just so excited to have that. And if you're interested in coming to be a part of that, you can go to my website. It is on my website, www.ladypandassociates.com. And it is also on Eventbrite. It is called Always Be a Lady Empowerment and Networking Event on Eventbrite. You do have to register to come, and that will give you all the information, the address of where it is, and give us a proper count of the people that's going to be there. We're going to have some great icebreakers, and then our very own empowerment speaker herself will be Dr. Elwanda. She will be empowering the people to keep going in their home, in their ministry, in their job, anywhere they are serving as leaders, even leading from the backgrounds. Many people don't know that they're leaders, and you'll be a leader in your home. So how can you make sure that all the pieces to the puzzle fit in to where you want to go with your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations, and the vision that you have on the inside of you?
I am thrilled about the event. When you talk about love in business, I read a book called Love is a Business Strategy. It was recommended to me by Tia Dang, and I enjoyed that. Tell me how this event is going to help those in business stay in business.
Well, it says love and business, but your business can be ministry. Your business can be at home. It's not just for business; it's for leaders, and that are doing business. And when we think about business, sometimes we think only of and we think only as an entrepreneur. But you be doing business in the church, in leadership. You be doing business in your house anytime you got to calculate these bills and all of that. So it is the love of business. You have to love business to be able to function in everyday life. And so when I thought the love of business and the love of leadership, that was very important to me because some people are afraid of it all. And so I just wanted to make sure that people are connecting to the right people, being in the right rooms, knowing what's going on, because we don't know what we don't know. And so that's always been my thing that I've said for the last 5 years. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I didn't know that. So I don't know what I don't know. And so because you never know who you're sitting next to, who you're talking to, get out, get out, get out, get up. It's 2025. Make sure you're meeting somebody. Make sure you're connecting with somebody. Make sure you're telling somebody about you and what you do. Just because you're not an entrepreneur, don't have your own business, don't think that you're not a leader. Just because you're on a team and you have somebody that's over you, don't think you're not leading. You are a leader when you take on the assignment that's given to you and you own it and make it your own. So we are all leaders in our own capacity, in our own way. So the love of business, it expands to every area of your life.
Wow, that's actually very thought provoking. I had another question I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
I wanted to hear more about. I've been a part of some of your business exploits, and I've always enjoyed them. They're very well organized. They're very well orchestrated and executed. I've always been uh, appreciative and impressed by the level of detail that your team implements. Um, every time I've come, I've always been like, wow, that was really cool. The wow factor, the expectation when people come, and the joy that is there in those rooms. I've met some very powerful people at some of your networking events. What keeps you inspired to keep this sort of activity going so that more people can meet each other?
Absolutely, absolutely. So in 2018, I started my first conference. And so the conference was Always Be a Lady conference, and had different themes, and it always had a business aspect to it and a spiritual aspect to it. Just recently, within the last 2 years, I bought it to strictly business as I journey as a brand new entrepreneur after being in corporate America for 38 years. And venturing out on my own. So I say you're never too old, and it's never too late. And so one of the things I've done probably for the last 30 years, I've always done events for other people and for myself. And so at church, business events, events and at the George R. Brown, events at the Hobby Center. I've always been a part of events. And so being able to train the team, being able to get team players to see the vision and know what you want to execute, but do it in excellence. Everybody's a VIP, and treat people with respect that how you would want to be treated when you walk in that room. So that's one thing. That's how I roll. I want to operate in excellence, and I always want to be on time. Everything I do starts on time, whether I'm in the room or not. My team knows to start on time because your time is so valuable. And so when we start on time, when we're able to get things done in the room. And the last event that I had in September of 2024, you were definitely a speaker there, an inspiration to all, giving us the outlay of AI and how helpful it can be. And then the remarkable thing was there were so many authors that were in the room, and each author got an opportunity to come up and speak for 2 minutes, and that really meant something to them because they never get these platforms when they come out. So I try to create a different environment than the average conference or business summit that you're used to going to, and add some fun in there too. And so, yeah, I'm excited. This year's LPA Business Summit will be September the 27th. It's on a Saturday. It'll be from 9:30 until 1:30 on a Saturday. And so I'm excited about that. You can go to my website to check that out. Tickets are on sale. I already have 3 vendors for the spot. If you want to be a sponsor, you can contact me. My email address is contact@ladypandassociates.com. And my website is www.ladypandassociates.com. So you can look it up either way. And I look forward to speaking to anybody that's interested. We're still outlining everything to make sure that it is going to be an experience like no other. I'm actually going to give you a little secret. This year, we're adding a 60 second elevator pitch competition.
Oh, oh, wow.
And so we'll be coming up with some criteria just before, at least 3 to 4 months before the event. So we will only be taking 10 people to do this elevator pitch. And so that's one thing that we will be implementing in this summit. And before the elevator pitch, the people that we select, they will have at least 2 pre-classes to tell them what the expectation is and somebody to help coach them on how you do this. And so you can pitch your business, you can pitch your ministry, you can pitch your church, whatever you want to pitch. You can pitch, and we will have some qualified judges that have won pitch competitions. So
that is sensational, and that's a surprise. That's news to me. So I am thrilled, excited, and delighted. I am glad that we had an opportunity to talk about it today. Are there any parting words that you want to leave with people to encourage them to come alongside us? Is there anything you want them to know in particular that you feel they need to really be aware of?
Well, one thing I will say this: never give up. Keep going. If you woke up this morning with breath in your body and your eyes came open, you got up, then there's purpose for you. Find out what your purpose is. Find out what your dreams are. And guess what? If your dream didn't come the way you thought it should come, dream another dream. Dream bigger. You are successful. You are needed. You are a part of this world, and we need everybody. Everybody. And so I say, don't give up. Keep going. We all go through different adversities in life, our ups and our downs. If I told you my story, you wouldn't believe it. I'm standing here 2 years cancer-free. So thank you, Father. After 3 procedures. So I'm grateful for that. I'm still going. I'm still moving. And it's so many other things that have happened in my lifetime. And so this year I'll be turning 60. And I thought I was too old. But guess what? You're never too old to learn something new. Keep learning every day. Read your good book or listen to your Audible book. Learn something new every day. Encourage yourself. Encourage others. And keep moving forward, because guess what? Every step, whether it's small or big, is a step forward in the right direction.
Lady P, you have truly made my day today. I always enjoy when I connect with you, and we've been connecting on various levels for many years. And one of the, I think, vantage points, at least I've had in my experience, is to enjoy watching you elevate, watching you level up, watching you build new leaders, and watching you create growth in personal spaces. I've watched you do that, and supremely proud and excited to be a part of what it is you're doing, and looking forward to more successful outcomes. I thank you for being our guest today, and I'm looking forward to talking to you more in the weeks to come. And if there's anyone that wishes to reach out, tell them your website and your email address again so they can be clear.
So the email address is contact@ladyp&associates.com. That's the email address. My website is www.ladypandassociates.com. And so you can contact me there. There's a booking place if you want a 15-minute consultation, you want to speak to me. You can email me. I will make myself available to speak to you.
Outstanding. Have a beautiful day and a glorious time. I so appreciate you, and thank you again for being a part of our day-to-day, Lady P. We look forward to the event next month.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
And have a walk with the King and be a blessing.
Yes.